Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Rob Ziola, your South Florida real estate agent. Today, I got a great video for you. I'm going to be doing a property tour on a beautiful property here in Weston. The original plan was to do some new construction up in Palm Beach, but my clients had a change of heart and a change of strategy. So stay tuned. I want to tell you all about it and show you this nice property here in Weston. Okay guys, so I'm working with some clients right now that have come through this channel, and their original plan was to look at some new construction, and that is one of the main criteria that a lot of people that are relocating here, they're all looking for some sort of new construction, or most of them are. The only issue is that new construction or vacant land is few and far between here, especially in Broward County. Up in Palm Beach, you know, that's where really a lot of the developments are, and that's where we were looking. So after doing some research and checking out some different developments, they have changed their strategy and wound up choosing Weston as the place to go to. Now, some of the reasons that they're giving me: a number one, price point. To get what you can get here in Weston, even though Weston is one of the most expensive places in Broward and in South Florida in general, much more expensive for new construction, even in Palm Beach. But the problem is Palm Beach is kind of out of the way from what these folks want. They want to be more in the action, I guess you would call it, in Southeast Florida. So after doing all the research and checking out different areas, Weston is one of the most sought after areas in South Florida, actually in the state of Florida, really, to raise a family. Schools are really highly rated, very safe, and a lot of the neighborhoods look like this. So I'm going to kind of pan around, and this is something you don't really get with new construction. You don't get mature neighborhoods like this. So this is a very typical representation of what these beautiful developments in Weston look like. Master plan communities, really nicely landscaped and beautiful, beautiful property. So this is why they have chose Weston. So let's head into this property and show you what you can get in Weston, Florida. All right, so one of the requirements for my client is that they wanted a lot of space. Now, not only did they want a lot of living area as far as bedrooms and square footage, they wanted a lot of property space. Now, this property here you can see is on a cul-de-sac, also has a really, really big yard. And this is one of the reasons why they wanted to look at it, because they plan on doing a lot of entertaining. So as we enter the property, we're going to see some very, very distinct differences and also similarities between a new construction property and something resale, something older, like this one was built in the 1990s. Now, the first thing are finishes. Now, you notice this home has a lot of built-ins and the trim is all dark. You do not see that in new construction. All new construction, whether you look at it online or if you go out and look at these properties in person, they're all going to be white and gray finishes, light greens, light colors, very light and bright, certainly not dark like this home. Now, this home has a lot of built-ins throughout, and all of them are dark, I guess like a mahogany style or color. Now, my clients did not choose this property because of these finishes. All of this will be changed out. They actually chose this because of the size and the potential that the property has. Now, you can see here in this bathroom just all the built-ins that are there, and all of them are dark brown, dark mahogany. Even the commode is hidden behind these mahogany style doors. But as we head out into the living area, you're going to notice what exactly caught my client's eye as far as this property and what they planned on doing if they do decide to choose this as a property they want to move forward on. Now, another thing that you're going to notice on any new construction property that you see are open concept, very light, bright, open and airy. Now, this wall right behind this built-in, they plan on taking it down and extending the front, the foyer area, to the kitchen and family room, opening up this area into one big area. Now, this is a huge house. This is about 3,000 square foot under air. It's 5 bedrooms and 3 full baths. So that's actually the plan if they plan on moving forward with this particular property. And you can see a better view from this side. That wall back there where you have the cooktop, all that is for the exhaust fan and those cabinets. So they would take that down or leave it half, or a half wall there, just to open up that whole side and would really open up this living area to the rest of the house. Make a huge difference. Now there's a bunch of things you can do to a property to make it more valuable as far as finishes and upgrades. One thing you cannot change is the location, and again, the reason we're here is because it is Weston, and my clients want to be somewhere in the Fort Lauderdale area, closer to Miami, closer to Fort Lauderdale, and not further out in North Palm Beach, where they feel they're going to be way far out of a lot of the action, a lot of the amenities that are offered to anybody living here in South Florida. Now again, you can see these built-ins are everywhere in this house. Now to give you the specs on this home, it's listed at $1,149,999. Again, it's 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, 22 square feet under air, and it was built in 1990. Now, we've looked at pretty much all of the available new construction options up in Palm Beach, Lotus Palm, all through Avenir, Wellington, and we really could not find anything that came close to this as far as square footage under air, also taking into account the extra square footage as far as the lot, cul-de-sac, and also the big yard, which you haven't even seen yet. The lowest we were looking at as far as price was somewhere around 1.7 million. But again, you don't have the location that you have here in Weston. Very close to Fort Lauderdale, 20 minutes to downtown Fort Lauderdale or the beach, 30 minutes to downtown Miami, 40 minutes to Palm Beach. Anything that you want to do as far as South Florida amenities, much closer here in Weston than being up in North Palm Beach, which is really the reason they wound up here. And also the schools. Some of these new construction communities, they're really in undeveloped areas that there are no public schools. Some of them they have charter schools built along with the development, like an Avenir, and that's not what these clients wanted. So I wanted to show you the differences between a new construction property and something that is a resale property. Again, if you're looking for new construction anywhere in South Florida, it's going to have to be north in Palm Beach, especially if you want to have some choices. This one would have been very difficult. Getting something on a cul-de-sac would be considered a premium lot. Not many cul-de-sacs in any neighborhood, especially new construction. So this would be kind of a problem, and also having the extra space in the yard that we're going into right now, which was a definite want for these clients. They want to be able to entertain and also be in the location that they want. So hopefully you got something from this video and you're able to compare some new construction with some resale options, this one being in Weston. The plan here was to take the extra money, the difference between 1.14 million and 1.7, 1.8 million, and remodel the home exactly how my clients would want it to be, with all the new finishes, and be in the neighborhood that they want to be in. If you have any questions about this property, any questions about any new construction, or if you're making a move here, relocating, or have a property to sell here in South Florida, I would love to be your real estate resource of choice. Reach out anytime. I would love to speak with you and help you with the process. And until the next video, guys, I really appreciate you watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up our video and tour of this beautiful property in Weston. I want to wish everyone a very happy and prosperous new year. If you have any questions or need any real estate help here in South Florida, I would love to be your real estate resource. Reach out anytime. I'll catch you guys all on the next video. Thank you so much for watching.